chapter 24. And the courses of the sons of Aaron were these: the sons of Aaron, Nadab, Abihu, Eleazar, Itamar. But Nadab and Abihu died before their father, and had no children. Therefore Eleazar and Itamar executed the priest's office. And David with Zadok of the sons of Eleazar, Ahimelech, the sons of Itamar, divided them according to their ordering in their service. And there were more chief men found of the sons of Eleazar than of the sons of Itamar, and thus were they divided. Of the sons of Eleazar there were 16, heads of their fathers' houses, and of the sons of Itamar, according to their fathers' houses, 8. Thus were they divided by lot, one sort with another, for they were princes of the sanctuary, and princes of God, both of the sons of Eleazar and of the sons of Itamar. And Shemaiah, and the son of Nethanel, the scribe, who was of the Levites, wrote them in the presence of the king, and the princes of Zadok the priest, and Ahimelech the son of Abiathar, and the heads of the fathers' houses of the priests and of the Levites, one father's house being taken for Eleazar, and proportionally for Itamar. Now the first lot came forth to Jehoiarib, the second to Yariah, and the third to Harim, the fourth to Sehorim, the fifth to Malchiah, the sixth to Miamin, the seventh to Akhoz, the eighth to Abiah, the ninth to Yeshua, the 10th to Shechaniah, the 11th to Eliashib, the 12th to Yakim, the 13th to Huppah, the 14th to Yeshabib, the 15th to Bilgah, the 16th to Immer, the 17th to Hetzer, the 18th to Hapitetz, the 19th to Petatiah, the 20th to Yeketskel, the 21st to Yakin, the 22nd to Gamul, the 23rd to Delaiah, the 24th to Maatziah. These were the ordinances of them, their service to come into the house of the Lord according to their ordinance given unto them by the hand of Aaron their father, as the Lord, the God of Israel, had commanded him. And of the rest of the sons of Levi, of the sons of Amram, Shubael, of the sons of Shubael, Yariah, of Rechabiah, of the sons of Rechabiah, Ishaiah the chief, of the Itzkari, Shelemot, of the sons of Shelemot, Yakat, and Benai, Yariah, Amariah the second, Yakatziel the third, and Yakmeam the fourth, the sons of Uzziel, Micah, of the sons of Micah, Shemir. The brother of Micah was Ishiah, of the sons of Ishiah, Zechariah, the sons of Merari, Machli, and Muchi, the sons of Yaatziah his son, even the sons of Merari through Yaatziah his son, Shocham, and Zechur, and Ibri. Of Machli, Eleazar, who had no sons. Of Kish, the sons of Kish, Yeremiel, and the sons of Mushi, Machli, and Eder, and Yermot. These were the sons of the Levites, after their fathers' houses. These likewise cast lots, even as their brethren the sons of Aaron, in the presence of David the king, and Zadok, and Ahimelech, and the heads of the fathers' houses of the priests and of the Levites, the fathers' houses of the chief, even of those of his younger brother. All right, let's go back up to verse 1. Now today we are dealing with these courses as they set up the order, and when they brought the covenant, the Ark of the Covenant back into the tent of the meeting. David, whom God has made king, is going to set up the order, the house, and that's what these courses are. And we're going to go ahead and pick it up here in verse 1. And the courses of the sons of Aaron were these: the sons of Aaron, Nadab and Abihu, Eleazar and Itamar. And these courses, or these divisions, I believe it says in the King James, this word is makoluket. This is what it basically means. This is their assignment of duty in accordance with the date or the time they would do it. This would be their assignment. And this assignment would be to the sons of Aaron. Aaron is the light bringer, and that in those two sons were Nadab, or those sons were Nadab and Abihu, Eleazar and Ithamar, and Nadab and is God is made willing, or God has incited, caused to be made willing. Abihu is my father himself. Eleazar is the mighty one's support, or this help, this mighty one of help. This and Ithamar are those islands of palm trees, or these, and palm trees has a similitude, and that it is that upright teaching. It is that upright teaching. In these islands are those isolated places, even of those teachings. Verse 2. But Nadab and Abihu died before their father and had no children. Therefore Eleazar and Ithamar executed the priest's office. And Abihu and Nadab died before their father. They died when God struck them down for offering false incense before the Lord. 3. And David with Zadok of the sons of Eleazar and Ahimelech of the sons of Ithamar divided them according to their order in their service. So David is that beloved. David is the chosen one. And with Zadok is the just, the righteous. These are the priests in the Lord's house. And he is of the sons of Eleazar, and Ahimelech of the sons of Ithamar. And Ahimelech would be this head over the house of Ithamar. Ahimelech is my brother, is the king. My brother's the king, and he is the head over the house of these isolated teachings, or even these upright teachings. 4. And there were more chief men found of the sons of Eleazar than of the sons of Ithamar, and thus were they divided. Of the sons of Eleazar there were 16, heads of their fathers' houses, and of the sons of Ithamar, according to their fathers' houses, there were 8. And this would be of their sons that were born even to their father's house. There were more sons born, we see, unto Eleazar, that is the mighty one, whom the mighty one helps or supports, than there was to the Ithamar, and that's these isolated teachings of correctness. And we'll see that their division was 16 heads in Eleazar's house, and these 16, even this would be the law in the work of men. And the sons of Ithamar, those islands, or those isolated places of the upright teaching according to their fathers' houses, were 8, and this would be for a new beginning. 5. Thus were they divided by lot, one sort with another, for they were princes of the sanctuary and princes of God, both of the sons of Eleazar and of the sons of Ithamar. So they were set in their courses according to their ranks, because they were both princes. They were sons of Aaron, and we know that according to the law they were separated and divided out, and these would be sanctified unto the Lord, even both of them. 6. And Shemaiah the son of Nethanel, the scribe, who was of the Levites, wrote them in the presence of the king and the princes, and Zadok the priest, and Ahimelech the son of Abiathar, and the heads of the fathers' houses of the priests and of the Levites, one father's house being taken for Eleazar, and proportionally for Ithamar. And that would be that they would take proportionally equal those from each house. And Shemaiah, who was the son of Nethanel, he was the scribe, he was of the Levites, and Shemaiah are those that listen to God. He is the son of Nethanel, and that is that gift of the mighty one of the Levites, that those that join, wrote them in the presence of the king, even the princes, who was Zadok of the priest. Zadok is the just, or the righteous. Ahimelech, we know Ahimelech is my brother's the king. He's the son of Abiathar, my father's remnant. And they were the heads of their fathers' houses, even of those that join. and they was taken from both houses, Eleazar and Itamar. 7. Now the first of the lot came forth to Joiarib, the second to Yeriah. This would be the first lot drawn, and this would be the beginning when the year would begin. See, this would be the first lot in the beginning. That would be Joiarib. Joiarib is that God contends, that God did contend even in the beginning. And the second, Yeriah, and the second is we could witness that God did contend in the beginning by the knowledge of God. And Yeriah is the knowledge of God. 8 to, and the third was Karim, the fourth to Sehorim, and 3 because it would be complete. It would be complete, that devoted thing, even this complete devotion. 4 because it's the work of God. This, even these barleys. These barleys represent the time, this witness of the harvest, this witness of the season, because we'll see that God did make it so. 9. The fifth would be Malchiah, the sixth to Miamin. And the fifth would be the grace, even this grace, the King of God, this King of God, this King that God sets up. 6. Miamin, from the right hand, and this right hand representing this work, even the strength of one's work. 10. The seventh, Hakos. The eighth, Abiyah. And the seventh is perfection, or it's accomplished, Hakos. And his is the thorn bush. Hakos means the thorns bush. Thorns, or these thorn bushes. And Abiyah, my Father, God. Even 8, because there's a new beginning, even from my Father God, in these thorn bushes. 11. The ninth to Yeshua, the 10th to Shechaniah. And 9, because there's a harvest in this Yeshua. This Yeshua, he was saved. He means he is saved, or he was saved in the harvest. 10. And the 10th is Shechaniah. The 10th is always going to be the law. The law is Shechaniah, or those that abide with God in the law. 12. And the 11th, Eliashib, the 12th to Yakim. And 11, or a beginning in the law, or the law has a beginning, was the mighty one returns, and that was this mighty one that returned, even the kings. 12, Yakim. And the 12th would be Yakim. And 12 is to have understanding from witness in the law, or 2 and 10, and 2 and 10 is 12, and 12 is to understand or have witness of the law, that he that stands up, even he that stands up, he that is stood up. 13. The 13th to Huphah, the 14th to Yeshabib, and this 13, because the law is complete. Huphah, and that huppah is a canopy, or a covering over the head. This canopy, a roof structure. The 14th, because God, the law, is a complete canopy. 14th would be Yeshabib, and Yeshabib is the dwelling of God, because the law is the work of God, and it is the dwelling of God. 14. The 15th is Bilgah. The 16th is Immer. 15, because the law is the grace, Bilgah, and the cheerfulness. And the law is the grace and the cheerfulness, the joy. The 16th is Immer, and that is the law in the work of man is Immer, or that even is spoken of. 15. The 17th is Hetzer, the 18th is Hapitzetz, and the 17th here is because the law is perfection, or the law is accomplishing. Even the swine are enclosed. This Hetzer, these the swine. It's Ketzer, and Ketzil is a pig, a swine, and Ketzir are the swine. Even these that are enclosed, these swine. The 18th is the law has a new beginning, Hapitzit. and I know the King James here says apsis, this, and it means this, as this that is torn off. It's something that's ripped off, like it's going to be saved. 16. The 19th, Patatia. The 20th, Yaketzikel. And Petatia, the 19th, that's because the law has got a harvest, even that harvest that's opened by God or made known by God. 20. The 20th would be Yaketzikel, and Yaketzikel are the strengths of this mighty one, even for redemption. These strengths are given to 2017. The 1 and 20th to Yakin, the 2 and 20th to Gamul, and this 1 and 20th, this beginning in the redemption, the beginning in the witness of the law, he will confirm. 22, the 22nd, or to witness this redemption of the weaned. Gamul means those that are weaned. 18, the 3 and 20th to Delaia, the 4 and 20th to Maatzia, the 3 and 20th is 23, or the redemption is complete, or to complete the redemption. Delaia, this bringing forth of God. 24th, the redemption is the work of God, or even the work of God is redemption, and it's the consolation of God, even Maatzia. 19. These were the orderings of them in their service to come into the house of the Lord, according to the ordinance given unto them by the hand of Aaron, their father, as the Lord, the God of Israel, had commanded him, and according to as God had commanded Aaron, even by the hand of Moses. We'll find that God had set all this in order in its time, and they was returning to it. 20. And the rest of the sons of Levi, of the sons of Amram, Shubael, the sons of Shubael were Yediah. And the rest of these sons of Levi, the rest of these that would join, of the sons of Amram. Amram was the nations that have exalted, or these nations that raised up. Shubael, those that are captive of God, and Yediah, those that are brought together by God. 21. Rechabiah, of the sons of Rechabiah was Ishiah, the chief. And of Rechabiah, Rechabiah is that is widened of God. Rechav is to be widened, made wider, even of God. Even these sons of that place that was made wider of God was that which was lent by God, that which was loaned. 22. Of Iskari, Shelimot, of the sons of Shelimot, Yakat. And these Iskaris are those, the shining oil is Itzkar, and the Itzkari is to be plural of the shining oil, or the shining oil represents the anointed one, or this would be the anointed ones. Shelimot is that covenant of peace, those are the anointed ones of the covenant of peace, even these sons of that covenant of peace, Yakat, and God that He has united. 23. And Benai, Yeriah, Amariah the second, Yakatziel the third, and Yakmeam the fourth. And Benai is my established, that even my established, Yeriah, this which was cast forth of God in the beginning. Amariah the second, Amariah, is that which was spoken of by God, that which we can witness. God had it wrote down. Third, to complete. See, 3 is for to complete. Yakatziel, this to see this mighty one, whom God shall cause to be raised up. 4, because it's the work of God. This Yakmeam, that which is stood up by the nations. 24. Uzziel, the sons of Uzziel was Micah. Of the sons of Micah was Shemir, and these sons of Uzziel, even these strengths of the mighty one, Micah, that like unto God. Shemir, it's the guardian, and it was the son of Micah. Shemir is this that is like unto God, even the guardian. 25, and the brother of Micah, Ishiah, the sons of Ishiah, Zechariah, and this brother, even with the same mother, this one who was born of the same understanding, Micah, that's like unto God. Ishiah, it's even that which was lent with God, by God, and these would be the sons of Ishiah. That which was lent by God would be Zechariah, even that which remembered of God, even that which caused God to remember. 26 would be the sons of Merari. That would Machli and Mushi, the sons of Yaatziah. And these would be the sons of Merari, those of bitterness. Merari is bitterness. And Machli and Mushi, we remember Machli and Mushi, Machli, the weak and sick, or the weak, the sick, the Mushi, those of compassion for those that are even weak and sick. Yaatziah, and Yaatziah is made known of God. These weak and sick. 27. Even the sons of Merari, through Yaatziah, his son, Shochem, Zechar, and Ibri, even these sons of Merari, these weak and these sick, and these that have compassion. These are those of bitterness that was born from Yaatziah, that which is made known of God. Shoham, and that's that precious stone. And Zechar, that which the remembered. Zechar, it means those that are remembered. And Ibri, the my ones from beyond. Ibri is another word for the Hebrew in a plural form. 28 of Machli, Eleazar, who had no sons. Of Machli, that's the weak and the sick. There was Eleazar, who had no sons, and Eleazar was this one who Mighty One has helped. He didn't have no sons. 29 of Kish, the sons of Kish, Yerahmeel. And these would be the sons of Kish. Kish is the snare, that snarer, or the snared. Yerahmeel, the pitied of the Mighty One, these that was pitied of the Mighty One even, who was taken in the snare. And the sons of Mochi, Machli, and Eder, and Yeremot. These are the sons of the Levites that are in the fathers' houses. And these are the ones that was taken, even Mochi and Machli, the sick and the those that had compassion, the sick and on the sick and the weak. Eder, that's the flock. Eder is the flock, and Yeremot, that he has raised up. These would be the sons of those that join. 31. These likewise cast lots, even as their brethren, the sons of Aaron, in the presence of David, the king, and Zadok, and Achimelech, the heads of the fathers' houses of the priests, and of the Levites, the fathers' houses of the chief, even of those that of his younger brother. And these likewise would cast lots with their brethren. Their cast lots is to take their place, to pull their time, even as their brothers did. And these would be the sons of the light bringer, Aaron, in the presence of David. He's the chosen one, he's even the king. And Zadok, the just, the righteous, Ahimelech, my brother's king. Even the heads of their fathers' houses, all the priests of those that join, even all their younger brothers, and this would be according to their cycle, according to their duties, and according to the time that they would be assigned. And we're going to move forward to chapter 25. Turn and return.